Hey guys, well welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Libra placements. So if you have Libra as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're going to get into your reading, guys. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck that we're using today. So, Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Libra placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. What do they need to know for the current energies for the next 7 days? From whenever they're coming across this timeless reading, what do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? 2 more shuffles, guys, and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your reading. So thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. We've already had a few cards that have been wanting to be seen, which is interesting. So we want to find out what's going on with you guys. We have the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay. Queen of Swords, well, there you are. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay. 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Wow, okay. Guys, some of you have been in your head about a specific person, maybe romantically. You've been a little bit unsure as of late. There's a sense of doubt about somebody and to do with a connection, and you've been kind of battling yourself in regards to this connection. And I feel like intuitively you know that you do share this deep soul connection with this individual, but as things currently stand, it kind of looks as if not much seems to be taking place in the physical. And so therefore you're kind of getting more into your logical kind of brain, right? 333 on my timer, rather than feeling the connection on a deeper level intuitively. I feel like you do have a great understanding here of this connection, absolutely. But there's the odd moment where you're wondering whether you're just kidding yourself to do with this. And I feel like you know what this is and how things will eventually all be well and there will be peace and harmony and balance brought into this. But as of right now, you may be feeling a little bit confused here. And so I feel that there's a sense of trying to take this focus away from this person and what they're doing or who they're dealing with or what's going on with them, and pouring it back into you with that sense of self-love and trying to take your mind off of this particular connection. But that has been, you know, it sounds easy, but it's not. So I feel ultimately there is a bit more healing to do here in regards to this. I'm hearing this hurt. Some of you have been really feeling hurt more recently to do with this. You could have found out some sort of information about somebody, and so therefore it's made you kind of question yourself, question your intuition, question your path even more so than it may have done before, because of something may have broken out here, like a truth may have been revealed about whatever someone was dealing with or who they were dealing with. And so therefore it's really trying to see things from a broader perspective here, from a higher perspective, you know, with your spiritual eyes rather than your physical eyes. And it's kind of difficult. And I can understand that completely. But I feel that with this emotion that's coming up for you that potentially could be triggering you, it's really a time, I'm hearing, if you're feeling the need to cry it out, this is going to bring a lot of relief for you. You know, our tears are very powerful. Our tears, you know, they carry energy. We know we are energy. And so therefore, when you're crying and you have that sense of that release, you know, the universe is definitely picking up on that feeling of that, knowing of what it is that you're experiencing. And, you know, there are ways that the universe will come through for you unexpectedly that could showcase to you that there is this sense of a silver lining, and that even though there have been a few challenges, to say the least, all in all, you know that everything is unfolding in accordance to divine timing. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but I am picking up on this energy. There's also here a strong possibility that you may have had a potential disagreement or an argument, or something could break through in regards to communication with someone that may be a friend or a family member or people that you work with. And, you know, that's potentially causing some sort of sadness here and needing to take time, you know, maybe away from these people. But sometimes that can be really difficult because obviously with this kind of time of the year, and we're getting closer to the end of 2024, you know, with the festivities coming up and Christmas, etc., obviously, you know, there's a sense of wanting to make sure everything is all right. But just because it's that kind of season doesn't necessarily mean that people usually have the best of times with that. So I feel that potentially there could be somebody here who is wanting to make amends, who's wanting to potentially ask for your sense of forgiveness or apologise. Now you'll have to be using your sense of your intuition and your discernment with whoever is coming through, because they may be just thinking, right, well, I'm going to go through towards of this person just because I don't want, you know, this awkwardness that there is between the two of us. And, you know, because it's that time of the year, etc., maybe we can kind of work it out. But, I mean, is that really a good enough reason? And is that person genuinely heartfelt and sorry with whatever they've said or they've done to cause that upset? Or are they just trying to make themselves feel better because they don't like how this is in its current state? So I feel like you could be potentially very tempted to go more with your logical mind in this particular conversation with this person, if it is somebody that isn't necessarily romantic, like a more platonic connection, but somebody knows that you're definitely going to have a few strong words for them so that they can reconsider their actions. But whether they will do so is another story. I'm hearing that, I just heard a leopard can't change their spots, so there could be somebody that's coming through that's trying to showcase to you that they have changed or that they will do things differently. But it's a strong possibility that this person won't. I'm hearing it just be like water off a duck's back. So some of you may be clearly realizing this connection with this person or these people and wanting to cut ties or wanting to move yourself on forward and not look back. I'm getting no contact for sure, or very little contact, like only if you were, I'm hearing if needs must. So there could be something a bit uncomfortable, or this may have already taken place. Sorry guys, I know that sounds a little bit heavy, but I'm getting what I'm getting. Yeah, Ten of Swords, everything is fine. 1111 come up on my timer as this card flew out. So yeah, things have absolutely not been fine. There's been a sense of pretending everything is fine when it really hasn't been. Somebody may want to come through and like make things all right with you, and so that it could be swept under the rug and then it can just be forgotten about, but you're not going to forget about it. Yeah, with the Page of Cups, this is the apology card. This is somebody coming through asking for forgiveness. Wow, this energy is strong. Somebody is hoping that you will be compassionate with them, but I already feel that you're a very understanding, compassionate individual. You're very empathic, so... But I'm hearing... Yeah, I'm hearing that ideally, yes, of course you would like to work this out with whoever this is, but you may have already tried so much in the past. You may have given somebody multiple chances to come through and prove of themselves that they're doing of certain things differently, and then therefore you've been just left disappointed. And it's like you're being reeled back in to be associated with this person in some way, when ideally you don't really want to be, but there could be a reason as to why you are, especially if it's like a family member. I feel like you're just wanting to not get distracted right now with whatever drama or chaos or conflict that this is. I feel like you're wanting to just have this sense of peace, and maybe you've tried to create this with this person, but I'm hearing that it's not something that is likely to take place potentially, and so therefore you're like, right, well, how many more chances am I going to give of this person to showcase that they are coming through in a more conscientious way to address of certain things, when clearly this person isn't really kind of too bothered about making actual changes or looking within themselves as to how they may impact you in this connection, what their part to play in is in all of this. I feel like you're ready to be kind of removing yourself or letting go of a situation here. There could be this sense of bittersweetness about it, because obviously, you know, ideally you wouldn't want to be in this position and place in the first instance, but this is how you may find yourself in, and you're like, right, well, you know, I know that if I am to separate myself from this person or these people, the things are going to definitely work out a lot better for me. But there's a sense of like wanting to bring somebody from your past or these people to bring them up with this new level that you're going to be getting to, and they're not meant to be part of that next journey, or they're not meant to have as much interaction with you in this next part. Yeah, there's been a lot of thought that's gone into this, but yeah, I feel like you intuitively know here with the Six of Swords that it's time to kind of move on, and they're not to be kind of with you, but you wanted them to be in the boat with you. You wanted everything to be working out, but I feel like you're being divinely guided, and you know this, that it's time that when these people have, you know, I'm hearing grown up a little bit, like matured, like that sense of emotional intelligence, which you have to really ask yourself whether that is something that's likely, especially if this person is older, right? But then they come across as very childlike, then you have to really be realistic and look at, well, if they are the age that they are now and they're coming through acting like a big kid, in an adult's body, and then it's not going to be likely that this person is going to overnight have this transformation whereby they're going to bother looking within themselves. Yeah, because I feel like you know that your victory and your success, and I'm hearing recognition as elsewhere, and that's when things are really going to improve for you, is when you remove yourself from a situation. But you've been feeling stuck here because you know you have to make of this sacrifice with this Pisces energy, with the Hang One, right? But you are to be aligned with people that are more for you, regardless of the title that they may hold in your life, because of the connection you share with this person or these people. So I'm getting that's something to do with old friends or family, or people that you've worked with. There's something not quite right. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands, as I say, that flying out. So yeah, because at this point in time, you may be recognizing that you're the one that's only really getting hurt here. And you're just tired and sick of it. So you're done with the BS, and you're not willing to kind of, I'm hearing, accommodate anymore. You know, in an ideal world, of course, you would love everything to be all right and to have this being healed. But I feel like you are very much looking at things from a higher perspective now, because it's just been too much here with the Ten of Wands. And I'm hearing you've been carrying baggage that isn't your own, and you're getting ready to release that and move yourself on forward. So I feel like you're closing out a huge cycle here, right? That on some level you may have been holding on to, even if it's on a subconscious level, right? You could be having that brought to your awareness that it's time to make changes here with the Wheel of Fortune. That connection or association or whoever you're dealing with has now come to an end, that timing, okay? And it's now to move on forward. You see this person on the motorbike, so something is shifting quite dramatically, especially if you've been feeling in a crossroads or feeling stagnant in some way. Yeah, as I say that, Two of Swords, you see this person with their arms crossed, their legs crossed, right? They got that blindfold on their face, right? So it's a sense of having trust and faith in the process, that even though you can't necessarily see all the answers of how certain things are going to work out for you and unfold, you kind of know that it's most likely going to be a lot better for you than what you've been currently dealing with, whether that's current or even if that's for a long time. So you're making some very important decisions. There's a lot of reflection going on right now, reevaluating of certain things. Yeah, well, there's your energy with the King of Swords, Libra, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, you've made the decision. So therefore, you're getting yourself out of whatever it is that you need to, and you're facing whatever you need to head on here, right? And you've gained that clarity, okay? That's no worth longer kind of feeling like this. So I feel like you're taking your power back in some sort of way from other people, situations here that have made you feel, yeah, less than or stuck or whatever. You're separating yourselves. And you see this kind of blood on the floor, right? So yeah, like we got earlier in the reading, that kind of Five of Wands, whereby there is that sense of arguments or insults or disagreements. There's definitely somebody here that's been pushing your buttons, and they've been doing it on purpose. You may feel like, oh, you know, they don't really know what they're doing or what they're saying here, but they know a lot more than they give off that impression. So I'm getting quite a calculating energy. And you're not willing to be kind of stuck or controlled in some sort of way, whether you realize it or not. There's somebody's making a big impact on your life, okay? And it's time to end that ish, I just heard with the Death card. Because as one door closes, another one opens. and you're going through this rebirth, this transformation right now. And yeah, it's coming through. I'm hearing with force with that Tower. Okay, so whatever has been hidden here is coming to light. And there's lots of anger and frustration and irritation showing up here. I'm being told something about Mars retrograde. I do believe that's coming up in the near future, and it will be around, I believe, until like mid-February or something like this. So we have Mars coming through with that Tower. So it's definitely going to be a very important time to have this huge reflection and reevaluating of certain things about what is going to be staying with you and what is to be let go of and what is to be moved on from. Okay, yeah, but I feel intuitively you already have the answers here. You already know with the Hermit Virgo energy. But it's just the sense of actually taking the action to follow through with what this is, even though you know very clearly what to do. It's the sense of the rickus of what's going to potentially unfold because of certain decisions that you've made. You're unsure. Because really I'm hearing you just want peace. You don't want any fuss. You don't want confrontation. You don't want to be, you know, in these types of challenging environments or dealing with all of that. Like ideally you'd love to avoid it, but there's something that's coming through that's unavoidable, that's inevitable and needs to be dealt with. And I feel that it's going to actually work out better than you think and feel that it will here with that Six of Wands, right? It is. But it's been something you've been thinking about for a while. And you haven't wanted to take action on this because you know the implication of what's going to take place of that. I'm getting a potential energy of feeling like shunned out in some sort of way. And maybe you were really bothered about that at one point. Like you didn't, you know, obviously you don't really want to be shunned out away from, you know, friends or family or what have you, and kind of left aside. But then I feel like on some level you're realizing that you're not going to be in this position and place of like denying of your personal happiness and making these sacrifices just to kind of keep the peace. I feel like you're coming through and realizing that you're a lot stronger and more resilient that you're giving yourself credit for. And even if that's the case, like, and others are trying to play you out to be, you know, the baddie, you know deep down on your truth that you're not, and that other people don't necessarily see of it as of yet with what's going on. I'm getting like people around you or whoever associated with these other people, they just don't necessarily see it as of yet, but you do. So the truth will eventually come to light, or they'll have certain experiences with these people and then they'll eventually see for themselves, but maybe not in the immediate future. So therefore it's a sense of you having that character to distance yourself and know what you feel is right and best for you, regardless of the opinions of everybody else and what they're thinking or feeling or believing or perceiving about a situation, if you get what I mean. Because you're ready to transform. You're ready for whatever else. Yeah, again with the Death card. You're ready for more, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and I'm hearing you're aligning to this path that you've always known that you are to go, you know, walk down. And it's coming to be that time to embrace of that new journey for yourself, even if you are a little bit hesitant with the changes or reluctant to change of certain things. But I feel like you're getting ready now to embrace of this, regardless of you not being completely sure what's ahead. Interesting. Okay, so Four of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles flew out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with Judgment. Yeah, Sagittarius energy. We're currently in Sagittarius season, so there's absolutely something here with Pisces coming through with the Hanged One. Yeah, you've emotionally checked out of a situation, and maybe you've been trying to wait until certain things will come through for you so that you could physically remove yourself. Waiting for things to pick up for you financially, or waiting for this new job to come through, or a promotion or a bonus, or some sort of investment to work out before making your move. Some of you are going to have to be quite discreet with the next moves that you make. Yeah, that's the truth. For some of you with the Ace of Swords, keeping certain things to yourself. I don't know why I'm getting this, but not everyone's going to be happy for you, or they're not going to be fully backing you 100%, you know, with whatever it is you're choosing to do. But I feel like people's true colours are coming out to the forefront, and you rather see of that now rather than it being later on down the line, even if it is feeling very uncomfortable. So the other thing as well is that there's been a long time of you getting your confidence up, believing in yourself, healing. Maybe you've been recovering from something to do with your health. Like you've got this new sense of perspective in regards to what you actually want for your life because of what you went through. You know, that's what happens, is when we go through a difficult time in regards to our health. You know, our health is wealth, right? And if we haven't got our health, it's like we haven't really got much. And so therefore there may have been something that you went through, and I'm hearing you're seeing who your real friends are, who your really family are, like the people that do love and care for you, because you may have gone through this period of not being fully well. And I feel like your health is absolutely improving, but in that period of time, you're kind of realizing who actually checked up on you, who was showcasing that sense of care and support, who was actually surrounding you when you were at one of your lower points. And then it's like you could be coming through into a very successful time of your life, and these people that weren't there for you in your lower moments are starting to show through because you've worked hard and persevered with something else that you're very passionate about, and you're having this upswing with things turning around in your favor. And now these people all want to be loyal followers to you, or fans, or kind of saying of certain things like, oh, always knew that you were going to do great things, had that belief in you, blah de blah de blah, right? And you're taking a hard look at these people or these situations. It's like, no, absolutely not. You weren't there when I needed you. You weren't there when I was dealing with all of this stress and, you know, this bout of ill health or whatever it was. So why do you think that you can come and show up now and make sure that everything, you know, you can be by my side? I'm hearing that's not happening, mate. Sorry, but that's what I just heard. So it's not happening. I mean, you've worked too hard for all of this. You worked too hard for all of this. And yeah, it's upsetting here with the Five of Cups, because you really thought that these people were going to be there with you, but they didn't. And so therefore, the people that are meant to be with you on this next part of your journey are coming through and manifesting in with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, as you get ready to kind of embrace, you know, I'm hearing the infinite possibilities to do with your life. So I feel like you're really putting strong boundaries in place, or if people are asking you to do certain things, you're saying no. I'm hearing, would they do it for me? So it's like you kind of checking within yourself before you committing yourself to whatever or whoever you're dealing with. It's like, if the shoe was on the other foot, would they have actually done that for me? And if you kind of know deep down that that answer is no, then you know what to do. But if you feel like this person or these people, if they were to have said yes, then obviously, you know, potentially give them a second chance. But you're leveling up here with the Empress, and you're moving on forward. Trusting of yourself, trusting of your intuition, following of your heart, following of your passions here. And it's going to be very fruitful for you here with the Six of Pentacles, as everything kind of balances out and works out in your favour. And there's this sense of triumph and success coming through with the world. A whole new world is opening up for you. It really is. And I feel like you really know and genuinely believe that to be true. One last card here to go underneath the King of Swords, please, and thank you. Oh, two wanted to show through. Interesting. Queen of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah, you're coming through as a very emotionally mature person, right? And you may be dealing with a load of people that don't, I'm hearing for some reason, don't have any common sense. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're very tapped in. I feel like you've been on this spiritual path for a while. I feel like you're somebody that has definitely experienced some major challenges here. And you've always felt that something was a bit of a miss, but you may have not had physical evidence of certain things, but you felt it very deeply, very intuitively, that whoever you were surrounded with, whether that's by choice or not, I'm hearing, that you're realizing that these particular dynamics are just not necessarily right for you, and you're closing the book. I know that's a laptop, but you're closing out and focusing more on you and your emotional needs and what brings you that sense of peace in your life. I'm hearing it's like you got bigger fish to fry. I just heard that. Okay. Yeah, with the Hierophant. Absolutely. You got bigger fish to fry. Taurus energy. You're being really guided as of right now to stand up for yourself. I'm hearing not give up on yourself. Yeah. Because you're meant for big things. Not to give up and carry on. And to kind of let you know that you are absolutely on the right track, but you've definitely had some sort of people here or energies around you that have, I'm hearing have been harvesting off of you in some way. And you're not getting this next level of abundance or this harvest or reaping of this reward and harvest until there's the cutting of the cords to do with something or to do with someone, because they have been kind of draining you here. And maybe you've not necessarily been realizing it, but you could be getting into this position and place where it's becoming crystal clear for you, right? So that you can go after or get to this level of the Ten of Cups. There's definitely, look what I say about cutting cords. You see this person with the sword that's about to swipe. Yeah, because look at this, because they're holding on. Look at this. To see this person holding on for dear life. It's like these people, these energies have been holding on because as long as they're around you, they get this sense of association with you. Naturally, everything is better and more peachy, I'm hearing, in their life and in their world. But yet, you're not feeling that way about yourself or yours because of the fact that they're taking some sort of advantage in some way. So I feel like you know what to do. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Any other messages quickly for Libra? Now, this is a general reading. Only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. And you please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force of anything to fit here. Anything else that wants to come through? Page of Wands. There's some very exciting times ahead for you. Absolutely. And you're moving towards them. I'm hearing with gusto. The Chariot, Cancer's energy. You've overcome every single challenge that has been in your path. Okay. Every challenge that has been in your path, every setback, every obstacle, every delay that there has been. It's like you've always managed, you know, one way or another to surpass all of those issues. okay, and move yourself on forward, even if it be it slowly and surely, right? What else is going on here? Ace of Wands. What did I just say about setbacks and delays, etc.? Right? These kind of roadblocks with the Ace of Wands in reversal. Everything that's ever come up for you, you've managed to come through the other side. And I'm hearing that there's nothing else that's going to be getting in your way. Nothing else is going to be stopping you or what have you. Like the universe is coming through to make sure that you get the support you need so that you can have this huge momentum moving forward away from these other energies with the Nine of Cups and the Devil, Capricorn energy, who have been selfish, ultimately, like these energy vampires coming through, trying to block you with your path, right? But they're not going to any longer have any part to play in your life, and it's kind of being taken away here with the Six of Swords. And you're not going to have to really be in the thick of it anymore, okay? If you've been feeling a little bit stuck to do with your career, right? There's been like a creative block, or you've been having issues with your health or something, it's all going to be clearing up for you, okay? Yeah, Six of Swords, it's all going to be clearing up for you. You're going to have the way made for you. Anything else? Yeah, you're going to have the way made for you, because I'm hearing you carried on through with a sense of a positive attitude, with the best of purest of intentions, that regardless of how rubbish things had been, you never kind of took it out on anybody else or caused or inflicted harm. So therefore, this has been seen. This has been registered, I'm hearing. Yeah, by the universe, right, with judgment. And so therefore now it's like there's this orchestration taking place whereby the path is going to be clear and you are not going to be experiencing any more, I'm hearing bumps in the road, or like speed bumps or something like this. I'm hearing you have a lot to offer, so much to offer, and I feel like you're going to be receiving in return. Yes, absolutely, with the Eight of Wands, it's coming through for you very quickly to get you out of a predicament. With that Five of Pentacles, that you've been wondering when something is going to be kind of finishing up here, because you've been feeling over it, and when this new energy is coming in, and it's very soon to be coming in for you. Absolutely, yeah, Ten of Pentacles, etc. Yeah. I feel like there's some new ideas coming through, or new plans. Some sort of inspiration is coming through. You're going to feel motivated. Especially if you've been having a hard time with that. Like you've been hitting off this particular plateau and wanting certain things to change. There's been a reason for that. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. Again, we just recently saw that. So open your arms up to receive. I feel like there may have been some sort of completion to do with a karmic cycle here. Something to do with in regards to a past life. It's like that's now being addressed, or it's getting addressed. And so therefore now it's like that's because it's being ticked off the list. You're getting into this energy of like you've been surpassing, I'm hearing the expectations of like the universe here. You're coming out on top. I'm getting this sense of praise. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, and potentially Divine Feminine coming through. It's like you've passed all the tests and the lessons, right? You've surpassed their expectations, and so therefore you're going to be very much blessed here. Very much blessed. Just letting you know, guys, that if there are any new contracts coming your way during this period of time, as we're currently in Mercury retrograde, it may be very worthwhile to seek professional advice if you are feeling guided to sign of anything. But if not, then potentially you could wait until after Mercury retrograde or the post shadow. So therefore you don't have this sense of extra stress about whether something is going to work out or not, right? So just bearing that in mind. Bearing that in mind. Yeah. 7 of Wands. There are going to be people who are very, very confused. 777 is coming in. So you may be seeing of those numbers. People are going to feel very, very confused that you're embodying this new energy here with the Hierophant. And I'm feeling it's not necessarily new energy, it's who you always were, right? But they never saw you of that way. You may have not even seen yourself of that way, but something is coming through where the illusion, the fog is being cleared, and you're now kind of claiming your power back, okay? Because you have changed so much with the Death card. I'm hearing that you're embracing this version of you that you've always been. It's like peeling the layers of an onion. And you're ready for this change. And how people are to see you and to approach you, right? They're going to have to be very conscientious. I'm hearing very respectful, very mindful, right? Okay? Because if they're not with the Tower, right? If they're not with the Tower, then things are not necessarily going to work out too well for them. With the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords and the High Priestess, because they may have tried to cross over somebody, you know, to double cross, I'm hearing. I'm getting like a chosen one energy. And they're now starting to see of that. But you have so much goodness coming through for you, so do not kind of be overly concerned about whatever may be unfolding. I feel like you're viewing things from a higher vantage point. Yeah, we have Temperance here. We have Sagittarius coming through with that Knight of Swords. So there is this peace, this balance and harmony coming through for you. For sure. You may be very quickly moved somewhere, or something is just going to happen just like that, and you never saw it coming. Intuitively, you may have anticipated it, but you didn't know necessarily what this was. But I feel like you're going to be following the call and going for it anyway, even if you haven't got the path completely clear up to you and you're seeing it exactly for what it is. I feel like you're just walking in blind faith and moving yourself forward. 44 minutes and 4 seconds, as I said that on my timer, so 444 is a very strong number. You know, it's to do with angelic support and guidance. So very, very interesting energy, guys. We have obviously strong air coming through, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. We had a little bit of fire and water, earth, air, right, throughout the reading. 10-10. 111, 1111, 777, 444, 222, 999, 666 may be significant, 888 as well, and any other numbers that are coming through for you that are kind of resonating. But that's going to be the end of your reading, guys. So obviously with the messages, take me feel resonates and leave the rest, but I hope that there was some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially rang true for you. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the reading. If you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in the other individual zodiac sign readings that I provide for the next 7-day timeless current energy check-in readings. But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Bye guys.